David, it's a point, but should it have been 3?
I think very much so. I think really by half-time the game should have been put to bed. But we know in this league and in all the leagues is that if you're at 1-0, the game's they're still in the game. And I feel that the second goal would have killed the game, but it wasn't to be.
And so why don't you think a second goal came?
Just a little bit of composure, a little bit more composure in the final third. We played some very, very good football first half, some outstanding stuff, and they just want that second goal to come, and a little bit more composure. But I'm not going to fault the players for effort; they were outstanding, and I'm very proud of the way they battled and worked very hard. And that's football; that happens.
And when you scored the first goal, it looks as if you're going to go on and get some more. And what a goal it was! It
was a fabulous strike, absolutely wonderful strike, and we know Kevin can do that and produce that type of quality. And really, the strikers have had opportunities, but they haven't executed them, and that's why I'm not going to blame the strikers for certainly not finishing. That's just technique and a skill, and the good thing is that we're creating a number of chances.
And Paul Connor did in fact score a second goal. Were you happy with the decision to rule it out?
No, I felt that the left back played the boy on, and it was a wonderful strike. And the decisions tonight seem to go against us quite frequently.
And that's presumably what you were unhappy with when you approached them at half-time.
Put it nicely. I think I really don't want to comment. I think the fans voiced their opinions, and the referee made some very interesting decisions. And he's out there to do a job, and I was upset because I felt that I felt the sportsmanship of the game and the interesting factors that we'd faced tonight were very childlike.
And in the second half, when the equaliser came, do you think there was anything your side could have done to stop it?
You know, as I say, with 3 minutes to go, you're hoping that. I felt we defended very well tonight. I felt my centre halves played very well. Felt one chance, and it was a good strike. But by then, I felt that we should have had the game well and truly out of sight, and our first half performance was excellent.
Now, it means that you haven't yet got back-to-back wins yet. It's been 10 months. Is that something that will play on your mind?
No, not at all. Not at all. You judge every game as its merits, and tonight was a good performance, and we take that into Saturday. The crowd were very, very appreciative of our players and showed that at the end, and thought that they deserved that applause when they left the field. So I was very pleased.
So what do you need to change, if anything, to make sure that more chances are converted against Cambridge?
Well, we can't work any harder in training on set plays. Certainly on executing, finishing. So really a little bit more composure. I felt young Luke. I mean, the booking was one of the most ridiculous bookings I think I've ever seen. And no, a little bit more quality in the final third, and we won't be far wrong.
Now, Cambridge, last time you played them, it was a memorable game, 3-2 defeat, and it was a game that meant you mathematically couldn't make the playoffs. What memories have you taken from that game?
I wouldn't ask John Shaw to take another penalty. It's the only thing I took out of the game, really. Disappointing that, but no, the dressing room's changed since then, and the personnel have changed, and I'm very pleased with where we are.
Now, it's another home game on Saturday. You'll be wanting to make sure that you can give the fans something to cheer about after 90 minutes against Cambridge.
Well, of course we will. We'll go out with the same method, we'll go out with the same appetite and same motivation, and the boys will certainly a little bit down in there because obviously it feels like them 2 points have slipped away, and certainly we were a far better side, but you've got to take your chances, and that's always the way in football.
And looking forward to Cambridge, what kind of threats will they pose?
Certainly a very good side. Again, another team that have really attempting to get out of this league. So they've got some very talented players, and we'll do our homework as best as we can and go into the game and looking forward to it. Thank you.
What did you make of Luke's full debut?
I felt he did fine. I felt he could have showed he'll grow with confidence. I felt he ran his legs off, and he got a little bit tired. But yeah, he showed signs and pace and power is what we know he's got, and I thought he showed quite a bit of maturity. His combination play, he brought players in. There's still bits he can improve on, but certainly he's only a young man.
Paul Stenhouse, will he be fit for Saturday?
That's touch and go. He's got a slight. We felt he's been nursing himself through games, but I'm not willing to risk a player who's certainly going to have a chance of being out for a long term or longer term, because by his own admission he feels that it was a slight tear and we've got to be careful of it. So we'll see how it develops over the next 48 to 72 hours.
Well, did he pick that up the first time then?
In the game Saturday, I think he was stretching for a game. So I think he's a young man. He wanted to play, but you have to use your heads a little bit. And certainly, when you've got an ideal player that can come in there, it was Kevin Sandwith is a good replacement there, isn't it?
Apart from the fact that obviously disappointing to lose your 2 points at the end there, as you mentioned, was the most disappointing thing perhaps not to get the clean sheet, because you worked so hard for it and looked like you were going to get it?
We deserved a clean sheet.
Yeah.
We thoroughly deserved a clean sheet, and the 2 centre halves and Alan are disappointed in there, of course, but we all are, because it was their only chance, and really they've snatched a point when they certainly. But that's football. That happens in football, and we've seen it before, and it'll happen again. But just that ruin that second chance, that second goal, aren't you? Because they were still in the game.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Your career.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I've scored a few decent free kicks, throughout my career, and it was nice to get another one tonight. And he's probably up there with the best I've scored, I would have thought.
And so it was a goal, and it was a deserved one as well. It looked as if you were going to go on and win it fairly comfortably. What do you think stopped you from doing that tonight?
Yeah, I think as the game went on, we had, especially first half, had a few decent chances, and I think if you make it 2-0 then you should go and make it a bit more comfortable. But as it was, we didn't get that second goal, and that it gave them something to hold on to going into late into the second half, and we managed to nick one, which was disappointing from our point of view. But it's a point at the end of the day.
Now, it's the first time you've started as a Stags player this season, so how happy were you with how you defended up until 4 minutes from time?
Yeah, I think we did well. We cleared everything out of the box pretty much. I think we were probably limited to a couple of chances really, and late on the lads, it was a decent finish from pretty much the edge of the box, and just a shame we couldn't get a block on it and take the 3 points.
So Cambridge up next, what do you expect from them?
Yeah, they should be a good attacking side. They've always been good football inside as well. So if we play like we did today, though, I think we're a match for pretty much anyone, especially down here.